Stay Up with Angela Yee, and what an honor we have Keith Sweat in the building.
Yeah. How you doing, baby?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Oh, I'm great. You look well.
Thank
They got
you.
that them long, pretty braids.
You know, I pay for this. It's definitely a sweat fest outside, I want to say. It's like 95 degrees in New York.
Oh, yeah, it's hot. It's hot. Hotter than Atlanta. What y'all doing up here?
First of all, congratulations on Twisted Pie.
Thank you.
I have to make it. I'm a big pizza fanatic. People always know that up here. I'm like always getting pizza for everybody, so I want to check it out. It looks amazing.
Oh, yeah, it's amazing. The food is amazing. Vegan pizza is definitely amazing. Vegan cheese, and that's my favorite, the vegan pizza.
Are you vegan? Or
No, I'm not vegan, but that pizza good.
Listen, I believe in a balance, though, because I like to eat vegan food at times.
Right.
I'm not a vegan either.
Right.
But people think vegan food doesn't taste good, but it can be.
It can be amazing. So I do what you do. Sometimes I like to eat vegan, and sometimes I don't. It's however I feel at that time.
Right. What made you decide to open up that restaurant? And I know one of your partners is like a huge pizza, like award-winning chef.
Right. Well, what happened is, when I first got to Atlanta, I opened up a restaurant called The Industry. So, it's one of them things I've done for a while. So it was something that I wanted to try again. My partners brought me into it. Like they make.
Because that's a hard business.
Yeah, it's a hard business. But if you have the right people and you have the right chef and you have the right situation, you're good.
That's a fact. Like, what did you learn from industry as you go into this business?
Well, when you have a restaurant, you have to be hands-on. And, the industry I own outright. I was the sole owner. This one I got partners, so I don't have
let me
to
tell
worry
you
about
something. You absolutely right about that.
Yeah.
I got my coffee shop, and I know I could not be the sole owner of a coffee shop because you have a lot more things happening too.
Right.
First of all, also another congratulations. You're getting the key to the city. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Why you seem not that? Everybody, can we clap it
Put
up?
your hands on. Put your hands on it.
That's a big
Put your
deal.
hands. Nah, I know it's an amazing opportunity for me. Amazing deal. I'm proud to say that all my work has paid off. So me having many hit records and people acknowledging that I deserve at least one key.
At least one. I mean, you make Harlem look good.
Harlem made me look good as well. They fixing it up. They doing they doing amazing things in Harlem. But to get a key in front of somewhere, I grew up 2 blocks away. I grew up in the Grand Plaza, 125th Street, between Morningside and Amsterdam. So 2 blocks down the street, they're giving me the key, and I get to perform for free for all my friends and for all the people that been fans of mine, and just everybody that love me and that I love. I get to do my thing.
What a full circle moment too. 2 blocks from where you grew up.
Yeah, that's crazy. As a kid, I used to walk down and look at the marquee, see James Brown, Gladys Knight, all of them performing there. Never just thought about, hey, I would love to be up there one day, and now I get to perform in front of that joint, get the key and everything else. That's that God is good. That's an accomplishment in itself.
Do you feel like you would have been successful no matter what you ended up doing? Because I know you worked your way up to working in the financial field, from going in there, working in the mailroom, and working your way up. It feels like you had that type of drive that no matter what field you decided to go into, it would have worked out.
I just feel like, from the mailroom to being on, on the floor, exchange and all that, I just feel like, no matter what I wanted to do, I would have did it. I just had that, I guess that drive. You can call it the drive. I feel like sometimes, when you want to do certain things in life, you can speak it into existence. So I felt like anything and everything I wanted to do, I just spoke it into existence, and that's what it was.
I love the fact that all these decades later, everybody still loved him some Keith Sweat, And I was looking back, was your first song that you released that was I Want Her? Or was there songs out before that?
Well, there were songs that I had on the internet before I had a hit record. I Want Her, but the first song I ever did was Don't Stop Your Love.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's a big one too.
Yeah, Don't Stop Your Love was the one that got me the deal. And then I Want Her came after that.
Okay.
So I had many songs before that.
Right. Okay, so let's cut to all of the amazing things that you've done, because I know you're also on August 3rd, not just getting the key to the city, but like you said, performing for free, for people. So let's discuss that and who's going to be there, because I feel like I know your messages are blowing up from everybody that wants to be present for that.
Everybody is talking about they're going to be there.
Is 50 Cent coming?
I don't know. He might show up. He might show up. If he shows up, it'll be a good thing. If he don't show up, I'm not coming to street for it. I'm just playing.
So I forgot that he mentioned you on his song How to Rob. I didn't even think about that.
I didn't.
Listen, what did you think when you first heard that? You were like, what'd I do?
No, I was like, who is this kid talking about he gonna rob me? Because at the time, nobody knew who 50 was.
Right.
So I was like, who's the kid he talking about he gonna rob me on this record? No, he not. But me and 50 is we straight. We good for real.
Yeah, now I can see
so
that.
So I thought it was just fun that he told me to come to Streetport, and I said, if you don't come to my thing August 3rd, that I'm not coming to Streetport. I'm gonna just zoom my performance, and you can put it anywhere you want it. You know, you can show it for whoever, and you can put it wherever you want it. And then I said, okay, this is gonna be fly. So I started listening to How to Rob.
Right.
I was like, and I'm putting down, hell no.
I won't be there.
Zoom this, make it last forever. Hey, I remember you said this back in the day. So he thought it was funny. So I, we just had fun with it. That's all.
Right, entrepreneur to entrepreneur too, because it's great what he's doing in Shreveport.
Right, amazing.
Yeah,
amazing. Yeah.
And for you, let's talk about the tour that you have going on right now as well. I think that being able to see Keith Sweat on tour, your album, the one with the greatest hits, that is like a classic to this day that you could still a lot of people don't do classic music where you can listen to a song and today it still feels like it'd be a hit today.
Right.
It's
I've been fortunate. I've been blessed to have things that people only thought about having. It's for me is to have greatest hits albums that I never even imagined me having, and being able to have all the things that I'm getting right now is nothing but a blessing in disguise.
Right. You probably were good at business too, just because of where you came from. Just knowing the way that you worked your way up in the world of finance, but then also now working through the music business, that gives you a background that most people may not have had the ability to have.
Oh, I'm amazing on the business tip. I'm pop my collar on that one. I'm good. No, I'm just saying.
I mean, that's a benefit, though. That's a positive thing.
I'm pretty aware as to what's going on around me. Not all the time, but a lot of the time I'm pretty aware as to what's going on around me. And you have to have that when you are doing what you're doing. You definitely have to be on top of your game or top of your business when you're doing this.
How hard is it also being a business owner but work and in the music business, but also having other artists? Listen, Cut Close. I still have Cut Close on my slow jams list. I like it, Get Up on It and all of that. And Silk, obviously. But sometimes artists working with other artists, that can at times be challenging. What was that like for you?
Challenging. You said it right. Challenging. You have to be able to get them to feed into what you're trying to do, and sometimes that's very hard. I'm real hard in the studio. I mean, it's like sing. There's certain things I expect out of groups or out of a singer. So if you're not giving me that, I'm upset. So it can be really challenging.
Because it's also hard when you write music and you give that song to somebody and you envision it a certain way and you want them to deliver it that way, but people also kind of want to put their own twist on it, or they may interpret it differently.
Yeah. Freak Me was mine, and I gave it to Seale.
Ooh. Did you regret that after?
Nah, because they made it.
That was huge.
They made it a big record. It still was mine. It's still mine. I still wrote it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It was on my label, so it didn't hurt. I still got what I was supposed to get from it.
Do you love playing the background sometimes too?
Oh, I love it. and then after it went, I jump in the front and say it was me.
Get your flowers.
Right. I love the background, and then when it hit, it was me. Because if it don't hit, I can stay in the background.
Right, like, I don't have nothing to do with that.
I ain't had nothing to do with that.
What have you ever done that didn't hit? I mean, obviously, to have hits, you have to have some misses.
Right. I don't know. I mean, everything I pretty much did has done it. If it didn't go number one, it still did well.
It had an impact.
Yeah, it had an impact.
Mm-hmm.
I love to bag, so all my bagging has impacts. For
Listen.
somebody. Somebody got an impact from it.
People used to be like, he always begging somebody.
Yeah, a lot of people wish they was begging.
Like, you know what? A lot of men do be begging. They just don't admit it.
They just don't admit it. So I beg so they ain't got to beg.
You made it cool to beg.
Yeah, it's all right to beg. I beg all the time. Whether it's for money or something, I'm begging.
You ain't begging for nothing. I feel like you got it like that. And also, listen, Drake, obviously, light-skinned Keith Sweat, that became a thing. What is a light-skinned Keith Sweat? Does that mean that he's light-skinned but begging just like you?
I guess that's what it is. I have to ask him, what you meant, baby?
People really that's their name on Twitter. Like, I see a lot of Twitter handles like light-skinned Keith Sweat. That's people's real...
Oh, shoot.
But a lot of people reference you like hip-hop to this day.
Right.
You know, that has to feel good.
No, it feels amazing. And I think he meant when he said he's the light-skinned Keith Sweat, I'm very consistent.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that's a part of it. He probably meant on terms of music or the hits or comment, he's consistent in terms of that. So
okay.
That's probably what he meant. I don't think he's begging. I don't know if he's begging like me. I beg, real beg.
Do you think that, okay, so when it comes to like Keith Sweat in relationships, do you think people, because of the songs that you've written, have an expectation of what you're going to be like? And
hell yeah. Mm-hmm. But that's not always true.
Right. So what would you say you're like then that's not true?
I mean, I don't mind giving, but sometimes some women feel entitled. I don't like that entitlement mess.
You don't like those 50-50 conversations. I mean, you don't like those conversations where you got to take care of everything.
I'm going to tell you the real deal about me, right? 9 times out of 10, when I'm dealing with a woman, I know what a man should do in terms of dealing with a woman. I know what a man shouldn't do. So when you asking me for stuff, you're probably going to get that anyway, but because you ask me for it, I probably I feel like you have an entitlement. So let me do me.
Right. And
then you probably be satisfied anyway. But when you don't let me do me, just like if I don't let a woman do her, and I'm asking, hey, you should be doing this. Woman in a relationship, you know what you should be doing. I know my job as a man, and a woman know her job as in a relationship as a woman. Why, don't tell me as a man what I should do when I already know. Just like you don't expect me to tell you what you should do as a woman when you already know. That just makes the relationship seem like
transactional.
Yeah. Don't make me feel like you got a gun in my head, just like I'm not going to make you feel like I got a gun in my head.
Like in How to Rob?
Yeah. Like How to Rob. So, and I think that's a lot of men problems today as well as women problems. They feel like, I feel like if you ask me for something, it just makes me feel like, because, why
right.
are you in the relationship? Are you in the relationship because you think you get this and this and this? Or are you in the relationship because you really care?
Because they know Keith Sweat got money, so I'm this
they
Birkin bag, let's go.
Man, it could be somewhere, I don't know where it is no more.
I want to ask you too, because even with some of your early songs, do you feel like a song like Twisted, have you ever been
twisted?
Yeah, so twisted that you did some things that you're like, this is so out of character for me. Like, do you ever feel like...
Everybody has. I don't think there's not one person that didn't flip. At one time or another, I've done things like, why the hell did I do that?
Like what? Like pull up to somebody's house unannounced?
Oh, I know. I don't know.
You never did that? Okay.
That's stalker shit. Yeah. You go into jail for shit like that.
No, you could be like, you could ring the bell. We're not allowed to ring the bell.
I know women that have been in my bushes.
Ooh, okay. Now that's stalkerish in your bushes. You saw somebody in your bushes
Somebody been in my bushes. You could look through. Somebody done been there. I ain't gonna say.
That's so embarrassing. Okay.
But that's it.
So tell me some Keith Sweat stories of times that you were so twisted that you did things out of character.
Oh, Lord Jesus. What did I do? I can't even think. I done blocked them out of my mind.
So funny. I mean, you know what? You did come up in a time that, though, at least it's not on social media.
Man, thank the Lord Jesus. Thank the Lord. Nowadays, because if you do anything, it's coming out for real,
Right.
real. Anything. So we living in that day and time where if you just do anything, I'm so glad I grew up in a time where it wasn't like it is now, because you can't get away with nothing.
No,
nowadays.
you stay clean. Like in these streets, you can't really find too much Keith Sweat gossip.
Hey, I take a shower every day. Wash it off of me. Wash it off. Nah, I mean, but during that day, nowadays, I try to stay clean because I already know.
Right.
Like but the sad part about it is you might not even do anything, but if somebody just say you did it,
right.
Oh man, your career is gone. If somebody could just say something and it's like, oh, I knew he was doing that. I knew he was doing that, and it might not even be true. So you gotta stay away from people that might even just say you're doing crazy shit.
You know, that is true. You know what? I was just thinking about now. 50 said they're taking Diddy's key and giving it to you. That's definitely something we never anticipated.
Ain't nobody taking Diddy key to give it. They got a bunch of keys on the chain.
Yeah, they give keys away all the time. That's your own personal key.
Yeah, they my own personal key. I don't know what they did with Diddy key. I got a Keith Sweat key. Ain't nobody key but my key.
And then I remember at one point you had started like a dating
site.
A dating site.
Hell no, that ended quick.
I just thought that was such an interesting idea.
No, that ended quick, you know what I'm saying? Because if you put somebody with the wrong person, they going to sue you.
For real?
Yeah, people look for anything to sue you. You know, people nowadays will be like, oh, Keith Sweat put this dating site up. I wouldn't have ran into this crazy man. I wouldn't have ran into this crazy man if he didn't put him on the site. I'm suing Keith.
Yeah.
Like, you know, people look for any reason to sue you now.
Right.
Now, come on now. You know how. Can you imagine how, let's say you did a dating site, right? Mm-hmm. And you said on the site, this is your site, and you putting couples together, right? And this girl is crazy.
Uh-oh. She in the bushes.
And she get with me. I'm going to blame you because
you can't. Because
you should know who you signing up to your site. You say, yeah,
and I'm going to have a disclaimer on the site.
Okay. No, your name is, her name is Crazy Roberta or something, whatever.
I'm gonna have a disclaimer.
And I start dating Crazy Roberta.
Have you ever done online dating?
No.
No. Okay. So
I'm good with all that.
Yeah, wouldn't do that.
No.
I feel like you done been through it.
Once or twice. But that's good to be living as long as I've been here and gone through it once or twice. That's good. I take that all day long.
I feel
some people been through it 20 times.
Well, at that point, it's kind of like you know.
Once or twice. If I have to do it more than once or twice, something wrong with me.
Right. Well, once or twice, no.
Yeah. If you don't learn after the second time, you ain't gonna never learn.
I do feel like guys do like crazy a little sometimes.
Who?
Y'all have gone and probably, especially when you're younger, guys do like that. Like they like.
You said it right. When you're younger,
when
you don't know no better.
And then when you get a little older, you're like, I'm not going through that anymore. Yeah, but it does happen.
When you don't know no better.
Right.
And when you're younger, you don't know no better. But when you get older, you be like, I don't believe I put myself through that.
Right. But that's how people learn their lessons.
Yeah.
You just want peace.
And if you don't learn it after the second time or the third time, something wrong with you. You don't need to learn it, and you are messed up.
We need the full Keith Sweat story at some point.
And we're going to get it. It's for the right money.
Well, look.
Like when I do my doc, and they pay me the right price, they get all the dirt they want. They can get it from the beginning to the end.
It don't even have to be dirt, though, because I just
I say dirt. I don't mean dirt. Clean dirt.
No, it felt like you had some things in mind.
Clean dirt, mini dirt. whatever.
Think about it, right? Like,
whatever it is, whatever for the right price, then more information comes. The more money, more information. More money, more information.
It's also something you probably could do yourself if you.
So it's something I'm going to do myself.
Because honestly, like, does Keith Sweat need somebody to just get? I think you could do it and then, bring somebody on board.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably, I'm gonna shoot it all myself and then license it out.
Exactly. That's have you started working on it too? Because I know you got a ton of footage.
You know, I did. You know, nah, it's already. I started working on it, so basically, it's just the time to do it. You know, but I started working on it myself already.
Okay, because I'm definitely on board to see what that's going to be like.
Oh, it's going to be amazing. Believe me, I promise you, you're going to enjoy it.
And you know what else is great? That you've had such a long, successful run with your radio show too. You're the perfect person.
Man, how long have I been on radio for?
Yeah, tell me, how long has it been?
Was it 15 years, something like that?
I feel like you're the model when I think about, because I always say this at some point, you know, when I was on the Breakfast Club and then I left to do my own thing, I was like, I want to do something like what Keith Sweat does, you know, at some point, like to be able to have my own show, but something nighttime, something sexy.
Right.
You know, so
I've been on that bad boy 15 years. That's a long time.
That's amazing. You got to have you celebrate. I feel like you have your annual events and
like I got Cancun coming up, the Sweat Fest in Cancun. That's October the 10th to the 14th. So for those that don't have their tickets or don't have their room, come to the Sweat Fest in Cancun, baby. It's going down. I'm performing, Joe performing. I forget, I don't have the running people that's performing, comedians, everything. That's
5 days, 4 nights.
Woohoo!
That's going to be at the Planet Hollywood Resort, just so y'all know, okay?
Yep. I'm going to be in my shorts, my swim trunks.
And you also are doing executive producing, music supervision as well. Yeah. All right, so can we talk about some of the projects that you have coming up?
I'm down with Trouble Man. The movie, I think it's coming out in September. I don't know. I got to ask some people on the right.
But you also made a guest appearance in the movie?
Yeah, I made a little guest appearance, me and my son Justin. So we doing that. Then I'm working with Darren Henson, Orlando from Family Business. We've got a project coming out that we're working on as well. Then I'm working very diligently with my son Justin Sweat, who's acting in Stepmother 1, 2, and 3, playing Marcus Houston's son in there.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. So,
how do you have time to do all this?
I mean, I find time. I don't sleep.
Right.
You're not, like I keep saying, only dreams come to sleepers.
And you also have a #1 song out.
Ooh, Lay You Down.
Lay You
People
Down.
like that.
Yeah.
Every time I sing something about sex, they like it. Lay you down, make it last forever. How deep is your love? Who could love you like me? Nobody. All them songs happen to go #1, but people must not be getting it like they used to get it. I don't know.
Or they might be listening to it while they're getting it.
Oh, good. Either one, as long as they make it go #1, they can get it all they want.
Keep it coming.
Keep it coming. That's about it. As long as they keep it coming. No point intended.
Listen, back in the day, we used to do playlists. I wonder, do people still do that? Like put together a nice playlist when you know somebody's coming over, or?
Yeah, I do.
So what's on, besides yourself, what's on a Keith Sweat playlist?
Keith Sweat.
Come on, Keith Sweat. We got to know, besides yourself, who's on that playlist?
Keith Sweat.
Because I know you have some,
Man, I don't want to listen to nobody but me when I'm making love. I don't want to.
That's probably weird for a woman if y'all making love and
hear somebody else's voice other than mine.
Well, no, but also you right there, like
it don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. I don't want to hear nobody else say, "Hey, you ain't in this. This is mine."
What about a song that you wrote but somebody else is singing? You could do that. Or what about women? You could listen to like.
All right, I let Silk sing.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
Because they're my songs anyway, so I'm on the background.
That's crazy. Well, listen, I do definitely appreciate you for coming through. I admire you so much for everything that you have going on in the world of radio. You're definitely an icon in that space as well, but also as a songwriter, as an innovator, as a performer, as an entrepreneur, all of those things that I think in this space that we're in, people have to learn how to be multitasking.
Right, you're true.
Multi-hyphenate. You can't just do one thing anymore.
Very true. That's why I try my hand in various things, because you just can't do one.
Right.
Nowadays.
And you also never know what's going to hit too, because sometimes, you gotta make the effort and do different things, and when you hit, you hit.
Woohoo! You know what it is. Come on. You know exactly what it is. You gotta try your hand multiple things, and sometimes more than one thing can hit at one time. So then you really
it's a blessing.
Yeah, Jesus is good.
So the Sweat Hotel tour starts August 23rd. Right? And who are the guests on the tour, just so we know? Or are they special announcements?
Special announcements. Silk is on some shows, but sometimes it's just only me and only me and just me.
That's all we need.
Yeah. So I get to do it like, just come and see me. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing like on certain markets. The Silk. I really don't know who it is in certain markets. I just right now I just concentrating on me, but it's special guests, and when we do it, it's definitely gonna be fun. It's definitely gonna be engaging. Me and my 12 dancers and my live band. I don't do no track shows, so don't worry about that. You can get the full hour and a half to 2 hours, because I can do 2 hours.
That's an experience.
2 hours with nothing but hits, no album fillers. I don't have to do album fillers, thank the Lord. So you get nothing but 2 hours. And then, you can get some of my merchandise. I got the Keefey. I got all them things. You know what the Keefey is?
What is it? Is it platinum status bags? What's the Keefey?
Nah, I got the platinum status bag right here.
Yeah, let me see that, because you got your own line of bags. Okay, that's fancy.
With the fanny pack in the back.
Oh, wow. Oh, that comes off?
Yeah, that comes off, and you can put, this bag ain't no joke. I got every color, from red, white, black, name the color, I got it. And
gold?
Everything.
Okay.
But the Keefey is, how can I explain the Keefey to you?
What is the Keefey?
It's when you don't have a man.
Oh, my God.
And you reach in the drawer. Most people have their other friend. Ladies have their other friend in the drawer, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I got Keefeys.
Oh, you got your own?
Keefeys. When you can't take me home, you got to take my Keefey home.
All right. Well, hold on. We need more details. Is this a real thing?
It's a real thing. It's a real thing.
I could Google it right now.
Well, you can only buy it at the shows.
I need to know more information on this. So, is this something that is like a bullet size, or is it something that is like a true to size, or
it got a bunch of speeds on it. I know that. Bullet size.
It's bullet size.
And you got a gun, it'll shoot you.
And it's a lipstick too?
If you got a gun, it'll shoot you.
What made you decide to do that?
Hey, because a lot of women that's their thing. And, when they sitting up there, and I'm saying, make it laugh.
Let me put this Keefey in.
It get a little spicy down there.
I feel like you might have experimented with women with this. Like, how did you test it out? Because I know you had to test it out to see, like, which one you like.
I asked my dancers how I feel. I got dancers that here. I'm trying to tell me if it's
and when they show up late
they
to
come
rehearsal,
back, they be like, yeah, I like this.
Oh, my God. So these Keefeys are really going to be at the shows.
Yeah, they at the show. They be making that. And then after I finish nobody, they be ready for them. Who can love you like nobody? So,
that's what you call safe sex.
Yeah, safe sex.
Safe sex with the Keefey.
No complex, but safe sex.
I gotta see. Listen, y'all gotta get out to the show. Go to Cancun and get yours at the Sweat
and
Fest.
Get your Keefeys at Cancun. They're gonna be at Cancun too. The Keefeys.
Are you gonna expand the line and do more things?
I don't know. Depending. Depending on how them Keefeys work. Because I got the candles now.
Okay, so the candles.
So you put my candles out.
You
put the candles down.
Okay, I get the candles. You can put the Keefey in the bag.
And with the candles.
Right.
And you like them candles, and the smell of the candles, because I got every candle is a different scent. Make it last, twist it. Nobody. Why y'all bringing the candles for? Freak me.
I'm scared.
So anyway, when you light the candles and get the different scents, you might light them all up at one time. You get different scents.
It feel like you got to get the evil spirits. Let's light the candles up.
And then you do like this. And then when you do like that, you say the candle gives you different scents, and then they hit you at one, and then you say, "Oh, where the Keefey at?"
And then you can order some twisted pie.
There you go. If you get hungry, after you get hungry after the Keefey, because normally you do get hungry.
You got it all figured out. Well, listen, Keefey, it's such a pleasure talking to you. And, make sure y'all get out to that tour. I'm definitely trying to come out. Just if not, because that's the only place you can get the Keefey from.
All
so
right.
you got to make sure you go to the show.
Cancun, it's going to be off the chain. But you coming out Saturday?
Yeah, I think I'm going to be here, so I'm coming out.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That ain't nothing but love, because I got special guests showing up. You know what I'm saying? I know Johnny coming.
Ooh.
I can't tell you who else,
LSG.
but all my friends is coming, definitely.
And you got a lot of friends.
And I can perform as long as I want, and they know they coming on stage and performing with me, because that's what they want to do.
Nobody's telling Keefey no.
Hey,
Except the ladies, some of them. There you go telling me no again.
I got a lot of hits. Oh, Lord.
I can't help it. It's a song
I know you had to shoot that one at me, man. But I know people coming out. It's gonna be a fun show. It's gonna be a fun night, fun evening. It's gonna be fun. Thank you for the key to New York. I appreciate everybody for the love and support.
Another number one hit. So
number one hit. God,
you know,
it's full circle. Everything is full circle now.
All right. Well, we love that for you. It's way up.
All right.
Way up.